You are welcome to your country, dear Antonio.
You've been long in France, and you return a very formal Frenchman in your habit. How do you like the French court?
I admire it. In seeking to reduce both state and people to a fixed order, their judicious king begins at home. Quits first his royal palace of flattering sycophants, of dissolute and infamous persons, which he sweetly terms his master's masterpiece, the work of heaven, considering duly that a prince's court is like a common fountain, whence should flow pure silver drops in general. But if chance, some cursed example, poison it near the head, death and diseases through the whole land spread. Here comes Basola, the only court Gaul. Yet I observe his railing is not for simple love of piety. Indeed, he rails at those things which he wants, would be as lecherous, covetous, or proud, bloody, or envious as any man, if he had means to be so. Here's the cardinal.
I do haunt you still.
So?
I have done you better service than to be slighted thus. Miserable age, where only the reward of doing well is the doing of it.
You enforce your merit too much.
I fell into the galleys in your service, where for 2 years together I wore 2 towels instead of a shirt with a knot on the shoulder after the fashion of a Roman mantle. Slighted thus, I will thrive some way. Blackbirds fatten best in hard weather. Why not I in these dog days?
Would you could become honest?
With all your divinity, do but direct me the way to it. I have known many travel far for it, and yet return as arrant knaves as they went forth, because they carried themselves along with them. Are you gone? Some fellows, they say, are possessed with the devil, but this great fellow were able to possess the greatest devil and make him worse.
He hath denied thee some suit.
He and his brother are like plum trees that grow crooked over standing pools. They are rich and all laden with fruit, but none but crows, pies, and caterpillars feed on them. Could I be one of their flattering panders, I would hang on their ears like a horse leech till I were full, and then drop off. I pray you leave me. Who would rely upon these miserable dependencies in expectation to be advanced tomorrow? What creature ever fed worse than hoping Tantalus? Nor ever died any man more fearfully than he that hoped for a pardon? There are rewards for hawks and dogs when they have done a service, but for a soldier that hazards his limbs in a battle, nothing. But a kind of geometry is his last supportation.
Geometry?
Aye. To hang in a fair pair of slings, take his latter swing in the world upon an honourable pair of crutches from hospital to hospital. Fare ye well, sir. And yet do not you scorn us. For places in the court are but like beds in the hospital, where this man's head lies at that man's foot, and so, lower and lower.
I knew this fellow 7 years in the galleys for a notorious murder, and 'twas thought the cardinal suborned it. He was released by the French general, Gaston de Foix, when he recovered Naples.
'Tis great pity he should be thus neglected. I have heard he's very valiant. This foul melancholy will poison all his goodness. For I tell you, if too immoderate sleep be truly said to be an inward rust unto the soul, it then doth follow want of action breeds all black malcontents, and their close rearing, like moths in cloth, do hurt for want of wearing.
Present skins to fill. You promised me to make me the partaker of the natures of some of your great courtiers.
I shall. Here comes the great Calabrian duke.
Who took the ring oftenest?
Antonio Bologna, my lord.
Our sister Duchess, great master of her household. Give him the jewel. When shall we leave this sportive action and fall to action indeed?
Methinks, my lord, you should not desire to go to war in person.
Now for some gravity. Why, my lord?
It is fitting a soldier arise to be a prince, but not necessary a prince descend to be a captain.
No?
No, my lord. He were far better do it by a deputy.
Why should he not as well sleep or eat by a deputy? This might take idle, offensive, and base office from him, whereas the other deprives him of honour.
That it would, my lord. How do you like my Spanish jennet?
He is all fire. I'm of Pliny's opinion. I think he was begot by the wind. He runs as if he were ballast with quicksilver.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?